Hello, welcome back to Mr. Arsenal podcast for another Premier League neutral watch along. Obviously, as you can tell by the title, we're doing Leicester versus West Ham for obvious reasons, and then because obviously West Ham are nearest rival for top four. All other teams around us have dropped points today or yesterday, for example. Go on, Wolves. There was huge. Well, it's still huge news. Kurt Zouma was initially named in the starting 11. Then during the warm-up, he became ill out of nowhere. He's now not even on the bench. He's not even on the bench, obviously, but he's suddenly ill, and Diop has took his place. You know, Diop, the guy that weren't good enough to take his place against Watford. Nothing to do with you've received the backlash yet again. You thought, you know what, we won't actually take you out for the reason you should be taken out. We'll say you're ill. We'll protect you a bit more, Kurt, because you deserve to be fucking protected. Apparently. Yeah, BX guys in the chat says, "Come on, you foxes! You got to do the job." Yeah, exactly. No matter, even though Zoom is now not playing, I'm still 100% taking out the fact that there are rivals at the moment for top four. I'm 100% still behind Leicester to do a job today. I'm praying they fucking turn up. We've got Arsenal Misfit as well. Hi everyone, hope you're good, and big hello to everyone in the chat. Just wants another glorious trophy Dodgers defeat, this time at the hands of Wolves. So today is off to a great start, starting to think Wolves will be our main rivals of fourth. Oh, God forbid, Jesus Christ, after all that. Oh dear, we just got to do what we've got to do now. Win our games, win our two games in hand. Now we're games in hand FC now, by the way. Win our two games, and then from there, win all the other games in between that we can. Beat the teams we should be beating and get points where it's needed, basically. Like the Liverpool's at home, North London Derby, beat them. Hopefully get a result against Chelsea when we get these fixtures get rearranged down the line. But yeah, all good in the hood. We are literally seconds away from kickoff on my screen. There we go, make it even bigger. Put that there. If you are new to the channel, do subscribe, do smash that like button. And yeah, do send a string around as well. As you can tell, this obviously is mainly an Arsenal channel, but we do these neutral streams as well every now and then. Right, I'll put them on there one second. And we're underway. One second. Get the scoreboard up in a second. Here we go. Boom. And we sit back and relax. Come on, you foxes. Can Leicester actually turn up today? I hope they do. Don't want to take away this lunch. Good football there. Harvey Barnes might be offside. Ball to be continued. Yeah, Paul Costin in the end. Straight to the goalkeeper. Ooh, close. Would have been close. Got goal back for offside and all that. They had to go and check it. That would be very close. Oh dear. I'm going to delete. Guys, get your scores in the chat, by the way. Just out of interest, who you think's going to win, and who you think's going to be the main man for the job today. Obviously, as I said, I want Leicester to win, just because of what's gone on with the Zoom situation. More than anything, I'm going to go for 2-1 Leicester. Just because, yeah, I just think they just have enough. I think Gobalt was on their first 40-odd seconds there, how they attacked so easily through their midfield and defence. West Ham, the players aren't exactly like, who? There's a lot of pressure on. There's a lot of pressure on Leicester and Brendan Rodgers as well. He's now like, as of this morning, he was odds on. He's basically odds on favourite to be the next manager to be sacked in the Premier League. So there's a lot of pressure on him as well, and he's starting to feed it. I think because I was going back to last week, they got knocked out the cup. Oh, was that Bowen? I think Bowen's down. Oh well. Looks like he'll be going off. He's holding his shin, so that ain't good for West Ham. Coming together, it wasn't nothing malicious, it was coming together, and you got the full effects of it in the aftermath. Everywhere you go. Everywhere they go. Everywhere they go. Yeah, I didn't know this before, by the way. But now, with today's latest defeat for Tottenham, this is now Antonio Conte has lost 3 league games in a row for the first time in 13 years. Fucking hell. Goes to show you can have the best manager in the world currently. If you ain't got the players, he can't work miracles. He can't turn the things around the way they want him to so quickly. It's gonna say I was. One sec, I'll put your thing up on the chat. One sec on the screen. I was genuinely worried when Conte signed on and United got Ronaldo back, but hell, we're okay compared to that lot. Just a tad. And we've got the younger, inexperienced squad for fuck's sake, and manager for fuck's sake. That's even before they got sacked. Mate, I was saying it last night, BX, and everyone else there. Last night in the Match of the Day stream, if you had said to me after the start we had to the season, we were literally bottom of the league after 3 games, no goals, no points. If you'd come to me and said by what we're on now, the 13th, by the come to 13th of February, you'd be a point off a point of fourth basically, and have 2 games in hand over your nearest rivals, which could see you literally 2 points off Chelsea. I'd have fucking slapped your fucking hand off and run with it. Would have sent you to the loony bin, but still. I thought you were a bit fucking cuckoo, but I would have snapped your fucking hand off. That's what no matter what, even though we have our thoughts on Mikel and the whole setup behind upstairs and all that, Verdu, Vinay and all that, we've got to take our hats off to mainly Arteta, because he puts a team out every week. He trains with him, he coaches him, or whatever. We've got to take our hats off to him and say, you know what? Because all things considered, you've got us still in there. We're in the conversation. Got us in the conversation. It's kept us in it still. Greeny's in the chat. Big up Greeny, says, big up Ryan. I told you last night, 3rd place, never mind 4th place is in our hands, in our own hands now. And again, who would have thought that? Even for the season it started, who would have thought we'd have a chance at 3rd? Pretty much everyone. Top 3 was pretty much on everyone's lips of City, Chelsea, Liverpool, in not any order, but not in any particular order. Sorry, they were the 3 names. Everyone was saying they're going to be top 3 no matter what. And he's like, no, sorry, I think I'm 4th or whatever. But for us to be in that conversation, it's mad. Considering we've got the youngest squad in the league, with that lack of experience at this level, as a unit, we've got managers still learning on the job, and here we are. And rightly so. There's times when we critiqued Arteta, and rightly so, along with the players and all that this season and last season, obviously. And in times it's been rightly so because certain things that haven't been good enough. But as I say, we've got to take our hats off to him because he's got the team clicking somewhat for us to be in this situations. As you say, Green, even third is a possibility for us. And let's be honest, watching Chelsea this weekend, the last few days for the fucking World Club Cup thing, they didn't exactly put up trees over there, did they? That's usually their tournament, the whatever you want to fucking call it. That if the Champions League winners are in it, they usually piss it. Just saying. Fourth at best, perfect scenario. Yeah, of course. Yeah, anything more than that is insane. And again, just would be fantastic. Obviously, it'd be better than that, but still, we'll take what we're given basically in that sense. If we get Champions League, be it third or fourth, we'll take it as Arsenal fans here. We need to score. We need to score goals, put away first-time chances, stop wasting opportunities. Yeah, that's the thing that will, in the long run, determine, especially in them games against Chelsea, Liverpool, and them not down the road. That them sort of chances, if we don't take them, they will determine if we get Champions League or not. If we do, then there's a good chance we got it in our grasp, basically. Because that's a thing this season. Apart from Brentford, I'm trying to think now. Brentford, Everton, and United. Apart from them 3 games there, league-wise, I've looked that now. We're mainly beating most of the time beating the teams. Oh, one sec. 1-0 West Ham, Bowen. He checked for the flag. He did check for the flag. He looked back, but I think it's going to be given. I do think it was offside myself, but we'll see. Again, that's totally against the runner player as well, so that's not good for us, for fuck's sake. Is it Justin playing him? No, what's his name? Amanati's playing him on. Justin had him off, played it well, and fucking Amate was literally in line with him. Fuck's sake. 2 games in hand on Chelsea, and we've got to play them 8 points behind, so in our own hands, yeah. And like I said, don't start, not today. I've got to touch a scoreboard now, haven't I? Yeah. And again, that's been totally against another player because Leicester have had all the ball in this opening 10 minutes here. 1 ball over the top, and they're completely done up. They can't. They don't have to defend it. There we go. I don't get Leicester this season and because it's pretty much the same, apart from a couple extra players here. I mean, at Leicester, how the hell have they fallen off so badly this season? Is it a case of the last 2 seasons in terms of the league-wise, and then just falling short for the last 2 years on the last day of the season? Is it mentally taking it out of them? There's like they've started to doubt the manager, or I don't know, or they're just tired basically. I don't know. It's just peaked, and they're on their downfall now. Class player Bowen, I'd have him at ours all day long. Yeah, but I think Danny Dyer will have something to say about that now. Now that Bowen's banging his daughter, to put it politely. I mean, what? Again, there's a lot of empty seats actually at Leicester City today. I've seen a lot of empty seats whenever the camera's wide enough, you can see the stands. But I was going to say, sorry, when Leicester got the ball here, even if it was 0-0, they're not apart from that first 40-second, that moment in the first exchange, basically, the first few seconds of the game. Whenever they got the ball, it's slow and steady. It's all slow, lethargic, steady build up, and it's like it's allowing the opposition to sort of set themselves up and defend whatever comes at them, basically. You've got a player in Tielemans doesn't want to be there. That's another one I'll take, actually. This time from Leicester in Yuri Tielemans. I think if we can get European football, be it Champions League would guarantee, I think, help us guarantee him staying in the Premier League and come to us. Europa League would help, but Champions League would be the biggest help because we can say, well, yeah, you've had the Europa League and all that, but here, we can offer you a Champions League. We can go take you back to where you once were with Monaco for that one season. I'll take him in our midfield all day long. That's, in my opinion, anyway. It's a massive upgrade. It's a massive upgrade to what we've already got. Put it that way. Yeah, Greeny's agreeing to me as well. They've won a cup. Maybe that's their level, just in or thereabouts. Or basically like a cup team, saying, yeah. It's possible, but they're out the cup, aren't they, as well? They didn't defend that fucking well, did they? But yeah, it's possible. That's possible. Maybe their mindset they've gone into cup team mode. Maybe after thinking that's their level now, because obviously the last 2 seasons previous they've been fourth for the last day and fallen into 5th by the last kick of the game, basically. And maybe they're thinking, you know what, we ain't good enough. Maybe all we're worth is the odd cup run here and there. But it won't go down well. I mean, I'm watching them now. Leicester got the ball. They're playing in patterns, triangles, and this, that, and the other. But it's safe. It's playing it safe, though. That makes sense. They're not really trying to penetrate the press from West Ham. They play like Arsenal, Leicester does, slow and lethargic. And we consider we have a rookie as a manager. We play that way. Brendan Rodgers is not a rookie. Far from it. And they're playing that, as you say, slow, lethargic bullshit. Well, when you look at the players they've got, they should be playing that slow, lethargic style of football. Look, they've got fucking Maddison, Tielemans, Vardy, Daka. Fucking, oh bloody, I don't know that name now. I've got Siancho at the back, Johnny Evans, Harvey Barnes, just mentioning there. Just to name a few players that can pose a massive threat, either with Siancho being an aerial threat or another way of threat, another threat in their pace and power and athleticism. And it's just, we haven't seen it this season. It says it all when they got knocked out of the Europa League. The group stage they had in the Europa League, they got knocked out of that. Even our reserves wouldn't have got. Even basically our reserves, that's under 23s, wouldn't have struggled like that. Viddy is saying evening, Conte in, Rodgers out. Imagine. You know what? If obviously Rodgers was to be sacked, and Leicester approached Conte, he went, fuck it, you know what, I've got a better chance at fucking Leicester. Then I would actually shit myself with Leicester, because you think, oh, fuck. Because these day owners know how to run the fucking club. Unlike Tottenham. Conte would be perfect for Leicester. With the players they've got as well, they wouldn't have to do much either. So I just got a DM one sec from someone saying they got one sec. Who is it? Oh, no idea. Don't know why it's happening actually, because again, no one's blocked my. So have a look. See whether this would be abusive. I don't know why that's happening. So have a look. Has anyone blocked? Oh, I've looked myself in a sec actually, because I can't see anyone blocked him now. Have a look now. One sec. I don't think you have been blocked. I haven't blocked him myself. One sec. Got to deal with something apparently. Sorry about that. I couldn't get in the box apparently. But anyway, right, let's have a look. I personally haven't blocked him. I checked the other day, there was no one blocked. Community. Got a shitload of mods. Was someone hitting you? I didn't know. Who did that? Oh, yeah, 1-1. Have a look elsewhere. Oh, less on the attack. Here we go. Cuts back, and that's pretty gone. I don't know why that's happened though. I don't know who did that. I apologise for that. Someone did it, John Wayne. Who's doing this? Who out of my mods is doing this? Quite a few people. There's a couple of people that are on here that I haven't put on here. See if that works now. I think Conte may go to United in this season. Him or Poch. If he goes to, possibly. I mean, at least you have money thrown at the fucking problem, won't you? At United. I think out of the two, him or Poch would foul. A lot quicker than. What's going on? A lot quicker than Conte, sorry. In the country. Adam and Anna saying, I've been watching the last couple of streams and I've been wondering why I don't know why I did that. It weren't me, I can promise you it weren't me. So I don't know who's done that. Well, it's one of my mods, clearly. I don't know who, obviously. I'll have to find out once to get offline and all that. But yeah, it definitely weren't me, because there's someone else that was put in a timeout, basically. in the timeout thing, whatever. And this that profile been in a fucking chat last night and the night before. Yeah, on Thursday night, sorry. So I don't know who's doing it, but yeah. I think Conte will go back to that league suits him better. I don't know. You say that he did look at that chat apart from second season when the players from under the bus. In his first season, look what he did there. He broke the league record, won 30 games out of 38 in the league alone. If it weren't for Mertesacker having an absolute stormer, he would have won his league and cup double in his first season. Try and check after I will do actually, just to make sure that doesn't happen again. Because literally when I'm live, because I've got mods, I don't go into my phone all the time. Well, apart from now, because obviously you said what you said, I'll check if it's watching now. Close that up now. But yeah, I literally I'm on here. It doesn't say who at my mods who's doing what, basically who's timing who out and this, that, and the other. So yeah. Hi, Ryan. What do you think of Tottenham? Shit. What do you think of shit there? Ryan, do you know who Ugo is? I know who Ugo is. I met him, but not met him in person, as in when Sonny had his channel before it went to the Arsenal, been changed, rebranded to the Arsenal Lounge, and Sonny came away from his channel and all that. I did. Sonny invited me on a couple of times, and the Gal is near the end, basically, when the Gal was just coming on as like a co-host on Sonny's channel. So I've been in a couple of streams of him. That in that sense, I think if I remember rightly, the Gal's had me on his channel once in the last year. He invited me on. His other times he's invited me on as well, but I've just been really busy and I couldn't get on in time. But yeah, I know who he is. Why do you ask, though? That's the main question. Why are you asking? Because I've got to admit, there are things that he says that I don't agree with. I feel that sometimes he does do it just, I don't know, he says things just for the, not be sort of clickbaity and all that, just to get some more traction over on his side of things, because he's mainly on Terry's channel, isn't he, on the Football Talents as well. Oh, God. And this is Adam, this is one of the things I don't, he's clearly saying it's just, he's saying it just to be different, basically, and for people to go, oh, he's saying something different, unique and all that, and they all go to his channel, subscribe to his channel, he'll keep it up. Yeah. If he's being genuine, then we need to have a conversation, basically, privately, because the World Cup is the World Cup, for fuck's sake. The World Cup is bigger than the Champions League, put it that way. Oh, chance, Steph West Ham. Another down. Oh, bit scrappy. But apparently, a girl came on the Football Talents yesterday and claimed the World Cup. It was not a major trophy. Fucking hell. I want to cry. Fucking the World Cup. The World Cup's the biggest competition, period. Domestically or internationally. Nothing comes closer. Again, in my opinion, you have your World Cups. So in terms of football, you've got your World Cup, you'd have. Then you have, in terms of competition-wise, your Champions Leagues, the FA Cups, the leagues, and all that crap. I'm saying in no particular order, by the way, before you get that mixed up. Not in no particular order, apart from being World Cup is number one. Oh dear! But apart from that, fucking hell, talk about that can make me depressed. Jesus. that'd be why fucking no. It's actually what that explains why I'm having my sub numbers go up and down, because a few people thinking that I'm subbing and re-subbing and all that, thinking I've done something or there's an issue there, and I don't know because yeah. Sneak there. Yeah, there you go. But I say it's got to be a foul. Gotta love YouTuber again fucking me over today. Taking my monetization from on to limited for no reason. For absolutely no reason. Don't even have to worry about beating Tottenham. Just need to make sure they're beating themselves up. Well, just someone was just saying in another forum, because notification came up. Yeah, literally, with Tottenham's third. It's now Tottenham's third defeat in a row. Yeah. The first time that's happened under Antonio Conte as a manager of any club in 13 years. That's Tottenham for you. Let's make it 4 Let's make it 4 next week, guys. Let's make some new records. Let's got a call. What was an injury here? Leicester, this ain't good. Yay, England won, and it's nice. 33-0. The bonus point win. Make up for last week at least, but I can't see it. We'll be scoring more than 33 points. So we were 21. 14. We were 21 up at half time. So we didn't do fuck all in the second half. Then literally, again with that team of have all the ball and do nothing with it in this tournament by the looks of it. Chelsea and their oil money, who cares about them? No, exactly. Just got a notification that you are Just got a notification that you are on pathetic YouTube. It is what it is. At least you got it while I'm live, not after I finished. Literally a couple of years ago. I can't remember what channel I was sub to at the time. But literally, I didn't get a notification that James Justin's gone off, injured. Luke Thompson's gone on for Leicester. That ain't good for Leicester. No, I got literally about 2 hours after they've been live, I got a notification saying they're live now. That was 2 years ago, for fuck's sake. West Ham fans singing Tottenham getting battered at the King Power. They're fine ones. West Ham fans are fine. Well, they actually, I prefer the West Ham fans. They've actually been condemning Zoom and actually giving him fucking 4 on Tuesday. Not so fair. I can't have got West Ham fans. The club, on the other hand. Would you give like a contract to embed the young strikers we bring in next year? I don't know. Honestly, I honestly don't know. It depends on our target. It depends on who our targets are in the summer window, in that position. If they are literally, if the players we're after are literally just inexperienced young players with no experience, pretty much next to no experience, basically, then I'd have to say just give me a year, extend his contract by a year, just to lend the experience. And then basically, in either way, even if they do that, in the summer, actually name a full-time captain. That's not him, obviously, for the future. That there and then, this person's now the new captain of the club, and we move basically, and he can just be that. He can be the, how can I put it? He can be the actual captain, but he can be like the squad leader, whatever, off the pitch and all that. But if we actually are targeting an experienced striker as well, then I'll be happy to let him go. It all comes down to who our targets are, to be honest. But at the same time, as I say, I wouldn't be breaking the bank, put it that way, either. Just to try and keep him for another year. I wouldn't do that. West Ham got a free kick here. Yeah, the longer this goes on now, Leicester looking weaker and weaker, and West Ham is just like, okay, cool, let's just do what we got to do, basically. Everywhere they go, don't get battered. Everywhere they go, everywhere they go. We wouldn't accept. I'm saying if that's all I'd offer. If I was again, depending on our targets, if I go for young, inexperienced strikers to bring in alongside Balogun and all that. When I say young experience, I mean not Premier League experienced strikers, yeah? At least if we bring in one Premier League experienced striker, then yeah, LEICESTER, no problem. Sort of off you go, sort of thing. If obviously we're not, I would offer him the 1 year. If he doesn't accept it, doesn't want that, then tough tits. It's okay. Then go and find someone at our level that's in the Champions League next season. Assuming we're in it, I'll give you what you want, basically, at your age. When you're not exactly the goal scoring striker you once were. We got down in the chat. I'm not going to put your middle name. Obviously, you're trying to get me, and it ain't going to work. But yeah, hi to you. Thanks for subscribing to the channel. Just to say hi, basically. Oh dear, hope you're keeping well anyway, and hope to see a lot more of you on the in the channel. As long as you behave yourself, that is. And as obviously that's the second part of what Steve was saying. We better be looking for experience. No, if that's just what I'm saying, if we're going out to go and buy someone like Dominic Calvert-Lewin, who's a Premier League proven striker, then you know what? Sort of off you go. And we move. In terms of LEICESTER, you can go for free. No worries. We've got a Premier League proven striker. If we don't go and get a Premier League proven striker, and we just go and get strikers that are goal scorers but haven't got that Premier League experience yet, I'd like to have some experience in our back line. Our forward line, sorry. Not necessarily to actually start and play, just be on a training field for the year, actually giving the experience they need. Schmeichel is going mental. He is Antonio's down holding his leg, and the Leicester player literally just stood there, and Casper's just gone running up to him, going, pass the fucking ball, pass it to him. And to the point, he's literally got in front of his teammate there, Amati. And the referee's blew the whistle. He's like, oh, for fuck's sake, you should have fucking passed it to him. Lacker's miss against Wolves. Is that the reason why he doesn't deserve a new deal? Get rid of that prick, Ryan. Yeah, well, your guys and the mods in the channel, my mods, you know what you have to do with the guy. Obviously, I gave him a warning to behave himself. He sort of needs to change his name. He wants to stay. He needs to change his name as well, because that's not on. Because I won't be, as long as your name's that name, I'm not going to be putting your comments up on the screen. Put it that way. So yeah, mods in the chat, do your thing. Stephen Denham in the chat, how you doing? Everything all good, I hope. Well, Tottenham lost. United dropped points yesterday. It would be better if West Ham was dropping points now, but obviously Leicester is shit. Apart from that, yeah, all good. England won. Just won 33-0 against it in Six Nations, and yeah, I'm all good. Busy night for me tonight. Fucking, I've got this. Then I did a podcast with myself, Steve and Andrew at 8 p.m. UK time. Obviously, in reflection of going over Thursday night's game and looking forward onto next weekend. And then I've got match of day 2 to deal with. Yay. Within an hour of me finishing that podcast and trying to get that sorted out, I then got to go live at 10:25 for the match of day 2. Yay. No, I enjoyed it because Tottenham lost, so And from what I'm hearing, Liverpool almost bottled it against fucking Burnley. They won 1-0, but they almost bottled it, apparently. They weren't exactly their fluent best, apparently. His name suggests he either supports United or Celtic. You said that, not me. Oh, dear. Got to laugh. Oh, got to have a giggle. Oh, dear. So, yeah, literally. So that's 8 o'clock here. So I'll get an hour and a half to set up for the next podcast, and then I've got to go boom, and then an hour, and then boom. Yay. Oh. Like Nketiah really frustrating one for me, because in the Carabao Cup, I went every home game he looked good, but when he gets the opportunity at the Premier League level, he does nothing. I think the Carabao Cup this season, really for Eddie, has shown us his level, which is basically Championship League 1 opposition. Basically, that's his level at the moment. I think that's been nice. League 1 he was pissed. He showed against Sunderland. Championship's pretty much his level really at the moment. Stephen's saying, you've got a better work ethic than our full Man United squad. Doesn't take much, but it doesn't say much, really, for the Man United squad in general, really. Oh, over the bar from Harvey Barnes. Guys, it's we're 5 minutes away from half time, so yeah, as I said before, as I keep saying, literally do smash that like button, do subscribe, and do share the content around on all the social media platforms as well. Get as many new faces in here as possible. Build up this community here we've got going even faster. Get some more new regulars in as well, along with you guys. Oh my god, it could actually happen. Tottenham losing 4 games in a row could actually happen. Next Saturday, Man City v Tottenham. Come on, City. Super Sunday next week is Wolves v Leicester and Leeds versus Man United, and then Wolves v Leicester. Fucking hell. That's avoidable next Sunday then. That's a nice easy Sunday for me. Nice quiet one, relaxing. Don't have to worry about that. Champions League Tuesday and Wednesday. Thursday going planned, so probably a night off. Day off in general. Friday, nothing planned at the moment. And then, trying to think, Saturday's going to be manic. 3 o'clock kickoff for Arsenal. In terms of kickoff time, 3 o'clock kickoff for Arsenal versus Brentford, but we'll go live at 2:30, myself and a few of the guys. And go through the teams as we usually do and all that jazz. And then, depending on my mood, I might even do another watch along. The Man City Tottenham game might do, or just go straight, hold off and wait. See you guys after in the match of the day stream instead. Either way, busy Saturday next week. Ooh, that corner. Oh, he won the ball, yeah. So I checked, does win the ball. No foul there. See, getting a draw against Burnley not looking awful now, to be fair. Yeah. At least we didn't concede either in our draw. We didn't score, but we didn't concede. But that's the frustrating thing with the Arsenal Burnley game, though, is that even though we didn't concede, like I say, penalty. Oh, there's a handball, claim for handball, penalty Leicester City here. Okay, Aaron Creswell's been. Oh, this will be interesting. Who's going to take? Because no Vardy on the pitch either. Madison maybe. Have a look. Was it a deliberate handball? Yeah, you can't get away with that. Basically, if anyone's not watching, basically, the corner comes in and Aaron Creswell, the ball comes in and he goes to head it. He mistimes it at the same time as his arm like that exactly, and then goes bang, like little. Is this Madison taking it? No, it's Tielemans. Okay. He only missed one. It's just the thing. He only missed the graphic. He only missed one. That's like going straight down the middle. All the others, he hasn't gone in the middle. He's gone in. Oh, this could be interesting. Just before half time, don't deserve it though. They've been pretty poor in terms of the attacking sense up till now. This is huge for the game. Is he going to blast it over or? Oh, just gets it in, squirms it past Fabianski. Fabianski goes the right way there, down to his right-hand side. He tried it. He didn't get down quick enough. And yeah, it's 1-1 now. Game on. Come on, Leicester. This is more like it. Now I'm enjoying this one, Stephen, who's still here. If you're still here, Stephen Denham, now I'm enjoying this one because they're dropping points. Oh, dear. Do not know what's going to happen, though. But as I say, totally against the run of play. But I'm not complaining. It benefits us. Stefan saying, watch Celtic versus Rangers women. Oh, Celtic women versus Rangers women. The women's old firm derby. Not quite as easy as the men's, but comfortable enough. 2-1 to Celtic. Okay. Yeah, it's not looks. It's not make you laugh here in this channel. Go on, Leicester. Go on. Let's roll off time. Let's really have something to win. 3 minutes. Where did the 3 minutes come from? Oh, because he had what's name got the injury, didn't James Justin? Go on, Leicester. Let's rub the salt in the wound. The old firm no longer exists. You know what I mean, as in the derby, basically. Oh, West Ham in your counter attack now. Antonio against 2, plus the goalkeeper. He's going to go it alone. He's going to cross it in. Oh, Fornells. Did he push Cianci there? I don't think he did. But he's saying I'm going to watch Arsenal ladies versus against Leicester away in April. Okay, that's fair enough. You get tickets out already. In April, in February. Okay. I might get myself tickets to North London Derby actually, because it's at the Emirates as well. So it'll be easy to get to compared to Bournemouth, with all due respect. Because with Bournemouth, because where I live, I'd have to get the Piccadilly line to King's Cross, St Pancras, and then go down to the international line and go all the way to Bournemouth, basically where the nearest station Bournemouth is. Which doesn't sound that bad, but when you've got to get off, go upstairs, do zigzag, go across the fucking other side of the fucking station, basically. Down a flight of stairs, and then you've got wait for once the train's there and you're on it for a good 40, 45 minutes, basically. Once you get off at the train station near Bournemouth Wood, you literally get off, come outside the station. Once you get onto the main road, it's literally just a 5-minute walk down. Good save there. Not going to lie, I wanted Scott Brown at Arsenal for years. Well, he would have had it. Even though people think what they think about the SPL, he would have actually added a bit of steel to our midfield in his pomp. Again, it's big. It's a big jump from, with all due respect, the SPL to a Premier League level, especially a team that's trying to go for European spots and all that jazz at the time. But yeah, he would have added much needed still. But yeah, it is what it is, though. As Stefan says, amazed he went to Scotland to Aberdeen. Yeah, that even got me because again, Celtic and Aberdeen in the recent years haven't really got on. So I even caught the English media off guard. As a Midlands resident, Leicester is not far from me. Tickets already on sale on their website. Okay. Still, it's still a couple of months in advance, but still, fair play to them. Is that going to be at the King Power? Or is that another stadium? Either way, Arsenal will win. Say that now. Famous last words. Oh dear. But yeah, Arsenal are doing an offer basically because you've got the North London derby, and then Wolfsburg home, North London derby. It's based on a few days. So they're doing an offer. I'm not going to take the offer up because I don't have the time to do both games. In terms of go to both games, I'd have to do one of them here on stream. But yeah, North London derby. I'm thinking about it. Put it that way. Got plenty of time to think about it as well. Decent prices are as well. King Power Block A1 for away fans. Oh, okay. That's cool then. Hopefully the girls turn up on a day and do the job that needs to be done. Let's suggest history. I mean, this season does suggest that will happen. And on that is half time, by the way. I've got to say. Oh dear. Right, go and check on the YouTube side of things. 1 second. Everywhere they go. 5, 6, 7, 8. The Celtic versus Rafe stream has been blocked, for fuck's sake. Oh, has it? Who's streaming it? Commit Rangers won today. Was it Rangers played today? No. Yesterday they played. Fucking chair, do my head in. It's still working on his goal. Oh, okay, that's cool. You can get streams off Facebook. Says Stefan. Yeah, we've got do what Mark's doing, or Mark says hisgoal.com. It's designed to work today, so go and try that out if you're having problems. I'll come to your question in the check. One second. I need to check something. That one, okay. Scottish Cup. Must have been yesterday, and Rangers won yesterday, okay. Well, Hips came back and won in the end. They were losing. La Liga. Nothing exciting being heard about. Fair enough. Went on his goal, couldn't find it. Oh, okay. I was just saying what Mark said in the chat still. Got to remember, depending on what time it kicked off, it might be further down the list as well. It won't be because if it's not long kicked off, it'd be top of the pile. If it's not late in the second half or deep into the second half, it'd be lower down the list basically. How much do you reckon we can get in the sum for today? Hector, Cedric, Marley, maybe Holding, and Guendouzi. I think Guendouzi, isn't it a fixed thing we've got with Marseille that it's an obligation to buy for, is it 13 or 15 mil? I think. I'd have to look into that. Or is it because of the transfer ban that obligation is now void based, not in void? If that's the case, then let's say what 20-25 for Guendouzi, Holding around 15 to 20. Pablo Mario, I think Pablo Mario will stay in terms of next season. In terms of this, he's only at this to get some game time, obviously, because then getting it here, obviously, lack of European football and all that. If we're back in Europe, he'll stay because we've got more games to play him in. He's only to keep his fitness up, but obviously just to keep people watching because of the World Cup year and all that. So just to maintain that, say he's played the entire year to justify him getting picked for his country if he was to get picked. Cedric, 10 mil. Hector Bellerin. How long's Bellerin got left in his contract? That would be interest because then that sort of goes a way to say how much you can get for a player as well. If he's got about a year or two left on his contract when he comes back in the summer, if he's got a year, 15 to 20. If he's got 2 years left on his contract, Bellerin, we should be asking for around 25 to 30. But we'll probably just settle for 25. I don't think. And Talea, look at Talea. I think we've not again with Talea. It's not an obligation; it's an option of 25. I think it was 25 mil to Fiorentina. Guendouzi will probably go Lyon. Yeah, possibly. If the Marseille thing can't happen now because of their transfer ban. But yeah, I'll say start again. So Talea. I would ask for around 20. Just because, he's not going to be paying for it. We can't exactly demand a massive fee because we don't want him. So it's not like we're desperate to hold on to him basically at the club itself. So 20 mil there. Bellerin around 20-25 mil. Cedric around 10. Mario, I think, will stay if we're back in European football next season. Holding, I reckon we can get around 20-25 mil for him, and along with Guendouzi. If he's not going to Marseille, I'll say we can try and get around 25 to 35 mil for him, just because he's a young upcoming player. If it's to a French club as well. He's obviously we can also say he's got experience in that league and all that crap, and there's no excuse why they can't pay us that money. There's no risk for them because they've seen him play in that league and all that crap. So yeah, we can get go and buy that. We'll get a good chunk of money for them players. Bar Mario, because I think, as I say, I think Mario will stay if we're in Champions League football or Europa League, whichever one. Because of the extra games then added to our calendar, basically, we would have more time to play in basically throughout the season. And yeah, it saves us a bit of money instead of fucking getting rid of him and just going to try and break our necks to sort that situation out as well then. which would mean we'd have 4 centre backs made up of Gabriel, Ben White, Saliba, and Marley. Which I wouldn't be against, actually. And as I say, if we're in Europe, but I think that's the main thing. That's the main reason why he hasn't played enough this season. Because obviously, the money we spent on Ben White, Ben White's going to be first choice. Gabriel's fucking unit. Gabriel. So it takes a lot for him to sort of dislodge them two. So without the European football as well this season, it's been hard to give him the game time. So we thought, you know what, guys, if someone comes in, we'll loan you. And basically, I think there's got to be an agreement in place if we're in European club football next season, be it Europa League or Champions League, with a sort of a sort of a gentleman's handshake where, oh yeah, no worries, in the group stages and all that, you'll get more because of more games than I can do. You'll have more games basically throughout the season. Because people got to remember. Got to remember, it is a World Cup year, and players like Murray will want to play in the World Cup, even though it is where it is. They still want to play for their country at the World Cup. Holding to Newcastle. If Eddie Howe's still there and they stay up, it's a possibility. They are going to escape with it. The 3 league wins to bounce now out of nowhere for Newcastle. Was it left for Newcastle? Seriously. Yeah. Right. Yeah, it does seem like they're going to be around mid-table now. That, yeah. With 2.5 weeks ago, no one would have said Newcastle will easily escape relegation the way it looks like they're doing now. So that is what it is. You never know. Things could happen. Murray won't stay because we have Saliba unless Arteta screws that up even more. The reason I'm saying Murray might stay is and Arteta might want him to stay is because if as long as Arsenal don't screw this up in terms of going for European football, be it Europa League or Champions League, we've got that next season. And obviously, assuming we get rid of Holding in the summer, he's going to want 4. You won't want to do a whole season of such 3 centre backs. So you won't want to sell Murray and Holding and chase and do all the other work he's got to do in the window, and then at the same time go and get another centre back in. If we can sell one but keep one, he'd probably rather keep Murray if he can, because he can offer him more game time next season in European football, especially in the group stages. I think Saliba will be reintegrated into our squad, but he'll face decent competition. Oh yeah, definitely. Poor old Norwich are well and truly in the shit, and their goal difference is not too great. Nope. How is surprising me at Newcastle? Well, the last 3 games he has been. It's all a matter now keeping that up though. What does fucking Jimmy Carragher do with fucking American football? You fucking idiot. He took the TV out. Dumbass. How couldn't have done any better than shitty old Bournemouth anyway. Your word, not mine. As I say, it's all well and good getting these 3 wins together these three wins and a bounce put together, basically. It's all well and good doing that. And we're on the 13th of February. We've still got the rest of the so March, April, May. Got 3.5 months still left of the season. A lot can happen. They could literally do all this and then out of nowhere drop back at one bad defeat and go get brought back down to reality. Because again, they didn't play fantastic. I watched that game today. They didn't do fantastic. Newcastle, they weren't playing amazing football or anything of that. It's just Villa were very poor. They didn't even try and, in terms of nullifying Villa, it wasn't that they out and out set up and absolutely just nullified Villa. It's just Villa are completely piss poor, basically. Had a bad day today. And by the way, Emi Martinez just shit. Just to say. No love lost between Bournemouth and Ipswich. I don't even want to laugh, do I? Teams are coming out for the second half, by the way. On my screen. Wait, what am I doing? What am I doing? I don't know what I was doing. I was doing something that's gone. Ow, leg. My ears fucked. Oh, it's disgusting. West Ham fans, I was praising you, not announcing the video where you're. Yeah, okay, cool. I'll listen to that later. Dickheads. Actually, no, I'll listen to it. If it's audible, I'll let you guys listen to it one sec. Officially, West Ham fans are pricks. That's all I'm saying. Dickheads. They're no better than the club then. Ridley's asking early predictions of Brentford. Both in their form as well recently, last few weeks. I reckon a comfortable win. When I say comfortable, I mean like 3 or 4 clear goals. Like win margin. I'm going to go for, as it stands, let's say anything happens during the week, as it stands, I'm going to go for 4-0 Arsenal win. Did you see the Ronaldo spitting video? I haven't, no. I've only seen the West Ham thing, that West Ham fans chanting what they chanted there before, the local, one of the pubs around, away pubs basically in Leicester. Because someone's put it in my Facebook group. Yeah, the Facebook group page thing, what you want to call it. On the Mr. Arsenal podcast group page, Fergus from Guns and Yellow Ribbons has been sent a video, and basically he posted it up on all the Arsenal group pages, whatever you want to call them. And yeah, I put it on mute and I had to listen to it, and yeah, they're pricks. Basically, the chart is basically condoning condoning Kurt Zuma and basically Kurt Zuma's magic. He wears a magic hat, and when you throw a cat at him, he'll kick it back. So yeah, not in a good mood. And when we win Europa League, we'll be singing this all night. Fuck off. I hope you don't win it now. No, Martinelli, don't forget Irvine, don't forget. No, we ain't got Martinelli, but got Smith Foe. That's what I'm saying. As it stands, unless anything happens during the week, I'm going by what we've got available. The fact we're at home, we're going to want to prove a point. And plus, Brentford aren't in exactly great form at the moment. They've dropped off in the last few weeks massively. I think it'll be interesting to see Mustafa on the left, and if he can provide competition on as an inverted winger. Sorry. Really? Fuck them. I love my fucking disgusting chant. Yeah. You know what? I'll get it up in a sec. I'll let you guys listen to it. So you know, I'm not fucking. But yeah, this is what Fergus Keating from host and runner Guns and Yellow Ribbons podcast. He's got somehow, I don't know how he's got hold of it yet, but yeah, he's obviously been sent it by someone, or he's come across it and maybe not. I wouldn't say he's been sent to him. I would say he's come across it on another football page or whatever. That West Ham fans have been stupid enough to put it up online. And yeah, he puts West Ham fans in support of an animal basher with the angry swearing emoji faces. Right. It's 35 seconds long, apparently. This will do it. Let me fucking do it. Back off. Back off. Oh, my God. Right. Brace yourself.
And when you throw a guy, it gets the fucker back. It gets it with the left. It gets it to the right. And when you're unbelievable, sing this song all night. Oh, Kurt Zuma's magic. He wears a magic hat. And when you throw a cat, it gets the fucker back. It gets it to the left. It gets it.
That's the most of it anyway. So yeah, just so you know, I'm not making it up for the sake of it. Literally, it's genuinely a video that West Ham fans put out in the West Ham, not a West Ham pub, but at one of their away fan pubs, basically owned by Leicester, and they've been stupid enough to put it up online. So classy, not, which now makes them no better than the club itself. Going back to what we were talking about, Marvin Smith, is true. So as long as someone takes the chances we make, yeah. Well, as long as I think the only person who won't take the chances is Lacazette at the moment. Let's be honest. Saturday, if I can score now, you watch after 20 chances. That's really pissed me off now. I want Leicester to really go for it now. Come on, Leicester. Go on, Harvey. Go on, Harvey. Well done. Come on. Go on, Harvey. Go on. Ah, you bugger. Oh, go. Yeah. Yes, a dive. What the fuck is the matter with these people? Oh, I forgot they. I think it's shit. I know decent West Ham. Well, my cousin's one of them, by the way. Even he hasn't been impressed with how the club have dealt with things, and on Tuesday they played Watford. He was saying literally every West Ham fan there felt so awkward that Zuma was actually playing. They gave him abuse in the sense of booing him and all that every time he touched the ball. But they felt like why did they get put in that position by the club in the first place? As you say, there's idiots in that fan base that are clearly, oh, no worries, we'll have a laugh about it instead. Which makes them no better. Them fans are in particular no better than the club then. Also kicking off. That's an handball. I can't put it out. Yeah, I know you're going. I know what the pun going on with. Yeah. Oh dear. Warren, let's see for a while, Warren. Where have you been refereeing all this time for the last 6-7 months? You just missed all the drama. There's a video going around on social media now of West Ham fans, not all, a section of West Ham fans at this game tonight, in a away pub tonight for the game, basically getting behind Kurt Zuma, basically. But I hope you're keeping well anyway. I ain't seen you in the chat for a while, as everyone knows. I've had a lot of questions. I've had a lot of private messages asking what's happened to you and all that for the last couple of months. Say a few months. Yeah, I hope you're keeping well, and obviously not refereeing tonight by the sounds of it. Oh dear. Big size 10. Our guy's been busy as hell, been refereeing games. Refereeing 7 games. What bloody hell. Go on, Leicester, go on, Harvey. Go on, Harvey. Oh, Daka. Was it Daka? Yeah, it was. Didn't get in there quick enough for the Stars. Just didn't time it quick enough. We've missed you as well, Warren, don't worry. We've missed you as well. It's all having nothing fairness here. In that sense, but still. Oh dear. You'll sleep. Maybe you'll sleep. Because you're too quiet. Oh dear. Right. Come on, Leicester. Come on. I hope Warren hasn't been inside for kicking cats. No. Well, he's not Premier League footballer playing for West Ham, so he won't get away with it. By West Ham, I mean. Apparently kicking a crap out of an animal, bashing an animal to death. Yes, go on, Leicester. Come on, Ricardo. Get in there. I can't put that on the screen, Ryan, but yeah, Jesus Christ. I can't even put that on the screen, but come on, Leicester. Sorry, David, if you're watching this back. Oh, dear God. Moyes went down in my estimation. Yep. Quite a few people said that in the group chats I've been in. this week. Excellent. Come on, Leicester, yeah. Ryan, why are you supporting the Foxes? A, I'm an Arsenal fan that needs West Ham to drop points anyway. And B, B, because of basically West Ham Football Club have actually like pricks this week, and the fan base has added a section of the West Ham fans have added fuel to the fire. So I'm just, fuck it, you know what? Bring it on. I'm fully behind Leicester for this game. I was before, but not to the extent if they'd scored, I'd been like, yeah, I would have been less enthusiastic basically in that celebration there. Oh dear, justice, hopefully some justice. Get served to West Ham tonight, hopefully. Got me. Let's come at the second half and be a far better team. Completely different animal to what they were in the first half. Still think they'll bottle it like they do against Spurs. Oh, I don't know. I hope not. If Leicester get no Europe, would you want Arsenal to raid them for Ndidi Maddison? I'd raid them for the main person I was going raid. I mentioned this earlier, and I think if Greeny's still here, he'll back me up on it. Tielemans. That's the first player I'd go and raid Leicester for. Yuri Tielemans. All day long. Then obviously Ndidi, yeah, go and get him. Maddison, I'm not bothered about because we've got Smith and Odegaard. Also, I go and get some Leicester in an absolute raid of them. So Tielemans, Ndidi, I'm trying to think now. Daka as a backup striker. He's a backup at Leicester, so I bring him in as backup at Arsenal. Big up Russ. Russ is in the chat. How you doing, Russ? Hope you're keeping well. Been a good week. Considering Arsenal ain't playing this weekend, been as it stands, a really good weekend for us. Oh dear. Oh, and Russ, Warren's back as well. Tielemans is overrated. Oh, I don't think I rate him. He's a decent player. He'd be a massive upgrade in what we've got. Fofana, that's a good chat actually. Good Fofana as well. Imagine having a choice of Fofana, Saliba, Ben White, and Gabriel as your four centre backs. I agree, Ryan. We don't really need Maddison now. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what basically my point is. We've got Smith Rowe, who can play in the cam role and left wing. We've got other guy who can play this cam / centre forward, whatever you want to call it. So, see from Southampton, I want James Ward-Prowse. Yeah, I've been calling it. We go and get him for about 3.5 years now. I've been saying we should go and get him. I worked in the category years ago, and the cats were absolutely adorable. Going back to obviously the sort of doing, but I feel he's like the modern Chelsea. He won't. I think he would for the right price. And also, if we can offer Champions League football, that's a massive thing for any footballer. Warren, behave yourself. I can't even put that. Fuck. I can't even put that on the screen because I'll get in trouble. YouTube will kill me. Put it that way. I'll take Boja. If I butchered the name, I do apologise. But I can't see Chelsea selling him. Apparently, they're keeping. I was seeing someone tweeted that a while ago. Apparently, Arsenal are keeping a close eye on that situation. That is one of Arteta's targets for the summer. Come on, Leicester. Go on. And again. Every time, was it the left hand? They're attacking their left hand side. West Ham are struggling massively. Oh, chance there. Good block though. By the way, any Wolves fans out there, I hope you didn't over celebrate today. Your win against Tottenham. I hope you didn't celebrate that because you're not allowed to take. You can't celebrate a win apparently. Tolisso from Bayern. Yeah, we mentioned this. You mentioned this the other night. This will be a major target out of contract and a winner. Yeah. Warren saying he'll take Gilmore, obviously from Chelsea. Obviously, as I know that Norwich at this season. A swap for Laka will do. Oh dear. Yeah, if we in terms of midfield options, if we can go and get to do so, and obviously, as I say, let's don't get European football, go and get, in my opinion, Tielemans. That's a massive upgrade in what we've got in our midfield options as we speak, and we can actually go and get rid of your favourite player, Russ, in Granite. He can go away goodbye and go off into the sunset into Rome or wherever. Because with all due respect, you can't bring them sort of players in and then expect Granite and expect them to be backups to Granite still or Partey. Not provide no competition, is that what I'm saying? That's done with the attack here. Oh, gone down. First of all, asking for a penny, I'm going to get it. Steve asked me if it's greening with us, saying that Chorizo would be good. Is that a contract? Yeah. So all you have to do is pay the wages and agent fees, basically. Spot on Russ. Although I just think he might not want to come to Arsenal if we don't get top four. That's a thing. If we are a top four team, and in the Champions, obviously, no matter where we finish in top four, in Champions League, you don't do the playoffs and that crap. That makes it easier to negotiate. Put it that way. And talks of buying Russell, so I think he's. Yeah, we'll see. That's doing the attack here again down the left hand, right hand side. Sorry. Ooh. To answer for Leicester. Chillers is in the chat says one. I think Mason Greenwood's next club is DTFC. He's not going to be called that anymore, is it? But yeah, I know you're aiming for that one. I would sell Partey. You could still get 45 to 50 mil, and he ain't lived up to it here. I think first and foremost, out of the two midfield starters we've got, I'll go and get rid of fucking Granite first. In my opinion, anyway, especially if we go and get the options of any of the options we've been discussing tonight. Go on, Leicester. Go on, Leicester. Go. Oh, what was that? Oh dear. I drove number 34 to the airport just to make sure he got it. Oh God. Don't tell us. He'll be out there. He'll be at the airport waiting, driving back to the Emirates. Oh, imagine that. Fucking hell. Warren saying, no wonder he changed his name to DT. His real name sounds like a solicitor's clerk. There's a bit of, considering what happened, obviously what's happening in his life, his previous, before what's happened recently with him, and then what he's then done recently in the last 12 months. You could say his name has a hint of irony to it. That's all I'm saying. We need him at the moment because there's nobody better but come to summer. Bye bye. Yeah, exactly. No messing about. All right. All the banging won't come up, has it? Oh, and you could see he was a Bennett at the match first year at stand. Yeah, when that was years ago, wasn't it? But yeah. But what I'm saying is, even with that and his previous before that, all the stuff that goes off in his even before AFTV came along, and how he's behaved, and obviously what he's been doing during being in the limelight. There's a hint of irony to his surname, if you ask me. Okay, now. Sadly, you're right there, but hey, there's still idiots out there defending him. A few, there's only a few, but still, they're idiots. And again, I don't care what anyone says. Robbie knew exactly what had gone on because he's come out. He was asked as he was a character witness during the trial. So for him to be a character witness, he would have been told exactly what's going on. Yeah, exactly. West Ham in the attack, you're doing nothing with it though. So far. Hey, well done, Antonio. Sorry, my mic was stand off. Yeah, the perfect weekend of results so far. Yeah, couldn't ask for a better. Couldn't ask for a better set of results in and around us. Man United of Social Media FC. Warren is over left. Oh dear.
Is Lily up there?
On the stairs. My stairs. The top of my stairs. DTFC had a new signing from West Ham this week. Possible signing of Ronaldo as well. A new force with the English game. Bloody hell, Stefan. Oh, dear. Oh, that wind's picking up. Yay. It's sort of petering out now to what it is. It's just like, yeah, West Ham doing fuck all. And Leicester's just counter-attacking every time they get an opportunity. Oh, dear. Come on, Leicester. Come on, Leicester. Oh, dear. Going for a pint with Sam soon. We should have a day out. Yeah, definitely. Sam's got my number, so we'll sort something out soon. 6 to 90 minutes. Match golf is season 13, 11, 10, West Ham. Bloody hell. One's asking, has anyone seen Benitez? Yeah, because last time he was on the chat. Yeah, last time he was even in the chat on the channel, literally. He was just wait, wasn't he? Stefan saying, haven't seen Sam for a bit on Mr. Brown's, on Brownie's channel. Okay. Yeah, we were talking the other day, Thursday or Friday, I think it was. Might be Friday. Yeah, it was Friday, yeah. And basically, yeah, he does want to come back on at some point, just working on his work schedule, basically, from when I'm doing streams. And yeah, we'll go from there. So he will be back soon, guys. Don't worry about that. Where's Pete? I haven't seen Pete for months. Honestly, I haven't seen Pete since the summer. Well, disappeared off the face of the earth. Oh, go on. So close there. Tina was just getting a touch on that and just taking it over Fabianski. Sam has just moved back to the UK, yeah, in the last few months he has, yeah. So again, that's made it easier to get him on streams and all that as well, myself and Brownie. But yeah, he's back in the UK. He's been to the last game as well. He with Daniel when he first got back. It's the Watford game he went to. Arsenal v Watford. When Uber denied his favourite son, Odegaard, the chance of a goal. He was funny and fake. Well, the thick part, thick bit was like one. Yeah, Pete, where are you? Sound like a Delia. Sam's even been. Has ever been in your house? Oh, look at you. Oh dear. You even met Taib as well. Remember telling me in the chat, by the way. That's why I know. Oh dear. So far, from as far as I'm aware, but everyone this side of the water, bar me and Russ now. Yeah, I heard about that as well. Yeah, about United trying to be an off Brownie basically for doing a video on the Greenwood situation. Oh dear. Pete has been silent. Pete has been quiet since I timed him out after his alter ego got timed out as well. Yeah, but so that's back in. That's got to be about late summer, wasn't it? When we last saw Pete in the chat. He hasn't been back since, as far as I'm aware. Even when games that we've lost, he doesn't come flying into the chat to give us crap, which is surprising compared to what he was doing last season. 2 minutes to go here, by the way. Plus injury time. West Ham in the corner here. See West Ham can defend this. I would normally say see West Ham can do anything, but nope, not today. Come on, Leicester, defend this. Oh, they well cleared. Chance there for Ben Ramo, but no, thankfully he went wide with the post. Did Sam bring in microwave with him to England? You're asking yourself, and let's see him have him on. Perhaps it was a permanent deletion. Some of these players are out of control, like Pete. Yeah. This money, they think they're above the law, don't they? They think they've made it. They think they're above the law. Hence, we're seeing what we're seeing with lots of Zuma and Greenwood, amongst others. Being caught having a conversation with yourself in the chat is pretty embarrassing. I'm not surprised you didn't come back. Yeah, it had to be him. It had to be in another account. It had to be. Wasn't even subtle about it either. As things stand, this result could actually save Brendan Rodgers being sacked. because the way it started, and they went 1-0 down early in the first half. And the way things have been recently for Leicester, this is sort of a do or die sort of game for Brendan going forward. Oh, well, there's a West Ham through West Ham. Oh, thank God, it's straight at the goalkeeper there. Thank God. Give my cousin won't forgive me for saying that, but I don't care. the way the couple of behaved this week. Warren, behave yourself. Oh dear. I think I find why Ryan enjoys the loft. Like you get your bus spotters, you get your train spotters, and Ryan is a plane spotter and an enthusiast behaviours. Jesus Christ. Trains. Enthusiastic fucking train spotter, Jesus Christ. If that's the case, I'd literally just pop down the road and fucking wait around by the runway, across the road from there. Like the actual enthusiasts do. Oh dear. I've got to admit though, when we were in the first lockdown, and basically like, oh, what's that? Like flights are basically limited, or basically the airports are not shut down, but like no one was going in and out the country basically because it weren't being allowed, but technically wasn't being allowed. It was so quiet around and peaceful compared to how it had been since that first lockdown ended. Leicester on the check on Leicester. There's something about that loft. Oh, God, you got Stefan going on. Oh, okay. Jesus Christ. Oh, you've got to laugh. Some of your comments, you've got to laugh. So we have Ryan in a loft and Melvin in a dungeon. Yeah. That's why we never see you. That's why you never stream on Wednesday. You can sit down here and high if you say so. Oh dear. Talking of all that, one sec. Well, because I don't know if you know, but also you can become a member of this channel now. I've got membership set on the channel now. What's that? So if you want to join the membership or become the first member or whatever, you've got the option there. Also, we have channel merchandise now for the last few months. So I'll get the link and I'll put it in the chat for everyone. If it lets me find it, that'd be great. There we go. Anyway, moving on swiftly. For God's sake. I'll grab a link and I'll put it in the group in the chat for you guys. So you can have a look at for anyone that hasn't seen it or wants to revisit it and have a look. what's available, you can. I'll send it to listings. Link. There we go. For that link, I'll put in the chat now, and you'll be off and running, basically. All of a sub. Tinuas is going off for who? Who's this? Gonna massive standard ovation, Tinuas. I think he's Brendan's going for part of the bus, basically, yeah. Anyone know how Tony's doing nag-wise? We did the obviously did the charity fundraiser 24-hour thing on the channel. We raised a bit of money for him. So we got up to just over 2.5K. Last time I checked, that was at the end of the after the 24 hours are done. Most of that was accomplished in the first 8 hours, though. I think it's pretty much jibs and jabs since then, though. So I need to do something. Need to have a get together with the guys to try and think of other ways to get the money for him. Be it more charity, more fundraising streams, or whatever. So that's any way we can to just help him get over that mark. No t-shirts, no merch, just give me pure. Well, it's 2-2, is it? Okay, of course. Yeah, I've just seen it. Charity match. Clay Dawson just scored for West Ham, and literally as injury time comes up. Fuck's sake. Still dropping points, but Leicester had one job. One fucking job. You're saying VAR, are you? I told you to help, but to be fair, you did. What's going on here? One sec. What's going on? What's a VAR for? Goal stands. What are they checking? It comes off his arm. It doesn't actually head it. It can't literally goes to head it, but then it actually hits the sleeve, not his arm, but the sleeve part. Yeah, it stands. As soon as I say, better save his job, this happens. I mean, they're dropping points, but not all three, but still. They were looking for handball, yeah. No, hit off. Yeah, literally hit from the replay, bounced off there, but because it's touching that, it hit off the actual shirt. It's not a handball, I think. If it'd been sleeveless or it'd been a bit lower, like just under this bit here, it would have been 2-1 still. We're halfway through the 4 minutes injury time. We'll be a couple more minutes added on because there's a stoppage there to check. Foul. If Tottenham had a cousin brother, it would be Leicester only. Bloody hell. Yeah, it's a decent game. I just prefer West Ham to lose all their points. Draw it is then. More likely. But it's still just dropped 2 points. I'd rather them drop all 3, but it is what it is. Just means they're 2 points ahead of us, and we've got 2 games in hand over them. That's all it means. One of them we play in a few weeks' time. There's a foul, surely. What was Ndidi doing there? Oh, and he's just all going to be restocking the black victory, the black ones of Victory View Harmony. There should be. Just getting, they've still got, obviously the people that make it up, they've just got to get the particular stock in. As soon as they do, just keep an eye on it every couple of days. Keep an eye on it, and it'll be back in that particular colour. Will be back in stock in no time. Hate all other Premier League London clubs. Yeah, full time finishes 2-2. West Ham dropped points. They're 2 points clear of us, but we've got 2 games in hand over them. Oh, because Leicester couldn't defend a fucking set piece. Oh, got a little shiny there, old Dawson, underneath his eye. But yeah, not much to say really about that. I now got to prepare a fucking podcast. Yeah, I said it would be a draw. Yeah, it did. To be honest, I thought it'd be 2-1 Leicester. Was almost happened actually, but hey. Yeah, so good weekend. Still a good weekend for Arsenal, to be honest. Haven't played a single game, and no one's really benefited from it. Tottenham lost, United drew, this West Ham drew. Two points in the last 12 in 1 point games. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Oh, dear, so yeah. At least it wasn't a dull 0-0, but yeah, but due to poor defending and set pieces, Leicester didn't get to come away with 3 points, which they should have done, and West Ham fans are scumbags. Or something for more anyway. Just go look at the table now before we wrap things up fully. Do. Boom, 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 boom. So yeah, yep. They've got. Oh no, we've got 3, 4. We've got 3 games in hand over West Ham. Okay, very interesting. If you make them count. Oh dear. Bottom of the league: Burnley, Watford, and Norwich, and Newcastle are now putting away a bit with 21 points. Everton are there, 22 points. Leeds on 23. Brentford getting pulled into it as well, 24. Okay. Oh, going to the chat with 1 sec. A lot of you are talking now. 1 second. Yeah, exactly. I had them knocking on my door, told them to piss off. Rather boring though when we don't play. Yeah, that's the one. That's the one thing. Not suspending Zuma shows them for the class as twats they really are. When's the next one, Ryan? The next watch along we're going to be doing, in terms of a live football match, is on Tuesday. PSG versus Real Madrid. So we'll put polls out there. So that's already been decided, massively decided, for Tuesday. Between the 2 options you had, obviously so PSG versus Real Madrid is going to be the next neutral watch along we do. Then we do one on Wednesday. I think that's still pretty close, but I'll keep an eye on that in a sec. And then we've got got to go and sort out and do a podcast. Got to come back at 8 p.m. UK time tonight with myself, Andrew, and Steve for the match, or basically match review / general podcast, just to have a catch up and talk about all things at Arsenal from last Thursday and going forward for next Saturday. And then come back at 10:30 for the Match of the Day 2 stream. That'd be fun. So yeah, busy night ahead for me. And then, yeah, as I said, Tuesday, Wednesday, Champions League nights, and then, as far as I'm aware, if I can make out, nothing until Saturday when Arsenal play Brentford. Was waiting for you. Okay. Anyway, I'll see you guys late. I'll see you guys in a couple of hours' time anyway. So at 8 p.m. UK time, as I say. I will say turn notifications on, but it's yeah. It doesn't work with YouTube. If you want to become, like I said before, you want to become a member, you can now become a member of the channel. And if you don't do that, it's fine, no problem. But if you do, fantastic. All money that's made from you becoming members goes directly back into the channel in terms of improving the channel for you guys and basically improving the content provided I can provide for you. And then also, obviously, there's a link as well to check out the merchandise. If you want to check that out, feel free. And yeah, I'll see you soon, guys. Until then, enjoy the rest of your evening for the next couple of hours. I'll see you soon. As always, up the Arsenal. Come on, you guys.